Christmas jumper day today, hence why I'm wearing this jumper. But I finished the book I was reading last night, so I wanted to talk about it, and then also show you the two new books that I bought yesterday. So yeah, the book I was reading is called The Lamb by Lucy Rose. I actually found her on Substack and then saw her book in the store, and that was kind of how I ended up reading this book. But I think she has quite a few different books and stuff now that I've researched, but this one is basically a horror, which I hadn't realised. And it is a horror about cannibals, and it's from the perspective of a wee girl who lives with her mother, and they kind of take people in and murder them. Kind of like a folklore kind of tale at the same time, and like kind of about obsession and like love. But I enjoyed it, and I read it through because I wanted to find out what happened, but I feel that perhaps horror is not my genre. I didn't finish it thinking, oh wow, I really enjoyed that book. I just finished it thinking, this is weird. But maybe that's kind of how you're meant to feel at the end of a horror. But yeah, it definitely dealt with some interesting themes, and kind of like having it from the perspective of the child was quite interesting, because she obviously doesn't understand fully that like all these things that they're doing are wrong, and it kind of, as she grows up, she's maybe beginning to realize, and obviously she's going to school and being with normal children and starting to realize that her family setup is a little bit strange. So I would recommend reading it if you're into horror, but for me, not my favorite. But I would give it maybe like a 3.5. So move on to the two books that I bought. The first one is actually called Confidence by Roxy Nafusi. I actually have her Manifest book, and I was listening to the audiobook of this one because it popped up on Spotify, and I thought I would just buy the book because I feel like I need to be more confident, especially since I've obviously started a new job this year, moved city, all sorts, and sometimes I just feel like I need to actually be a bit more confident in myself. So I've been really enjoying the audiobook, and this has kind of like exercises within it that you can do to kind of like think about your routines and kind of like things you can do to help you be more confident. So I thought if I got the book, then I can like do the exercises in the book. So then the other book I got this is like a classic these days, isn't it? Is My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I have wanted to read this book for ages because I always see it everywhere. So I am very intrigued. This is the one I'm going to start next. I'm very intrigued to see what it's all about, because from what I hear, there's not very much that's rest and relaxing about the story. So I'm excited to get started on that. A new notebook for inside my Paper Republic journal, because something I really want to start doing is actually like writing down what I think about a book that I've read. So I'm about to write down my thoughts about The Lamb in here, and then I'm going to keep like a note of everything that I continue to read. I obviously have like Storygraph to keep track of my books, but I just feel like sometimes I want to actually like write something down rather than just put it into an app, and everything be on my phone. So I'm going to give that a go, and try and keep it up for the foreseeable. I'm definitely bad for having lots of notebooks and never properly using them, so I'm gonna really try. It's the next day now, and obviously had my Christmas party last night, so feeling a little bit fragile today. I ended up drinking a little more than I had planned to, but it was fine. I had a good time. I have woken up with this massive spot on my forehead, which is so funny because I feel like I never get spots on my forehead. They're usually all down here, but that's fine. We are about to brave the busyness of town because it's my mum's birthday tomorrow and I need to get some last minute bits for her present, and then I also need to get some Christmas bits and bobs. So unfortunately today is the only day that I can really do it because I'm going home tomorrow. So we are going to brave the crowds, which for little hungover me I'm a little bit scared for, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna get ready now and then we will head in, so I will take you along with me. Thought I'd just show you what I'm wearing. I've got my usual glasses on and then some earrings from Monica Vinegar, a little black Uniqlo jacket, trousers are also Uniqlo, and then I've got my salmon Mary Jane's on with some little green socks for a pop of colour, and then my cos bag. So let's go and try and not get overwhelmed and busy John Lewis.